And now, an exclusive sneak peek at an upcoming PBS documentary, made possible by viewers like you. WALL-E, directed by Andrew Stanton, was released in 2008 and quickly became a hugely successful film. The film was met with universal acclaim, and millions around the world loved the story of an adorable robot finding love and saving humankind in the process. However, the film has much deeper messages, which we will look at today. The first few moments of any film are really important, and we really wanted to start out ours by showcasing the extent to which Earth has been polluted and neglected by the humans that have left it. Stanton and his crew use these ominous shots of skyscrapers of trash to warn against the pitfalls of consumption and consumerism. We really wanted to show that humankind brought this crisis upon themselves. The signage and the artifacts found on Earth really help to our narrative, where the humans are simply lazy and would rather pursue their materialistic desires than fix a huge problem. The source of this rampant materialism is made apparent when WALL-E journeys aboard the Axiom, where B&L, a corporation, has essentially taken over the role of government and rules in a totalitarian manner. The corporation has turned the occupants of the ship into sheep through use of technology, which has suppressed the passengers' individuality. Everything on the Axiom is flashy. It's supposed to get the passengers to buy more stuff. It's kind of ironic, actually. The passengers are trying to distinguish themselves through buying more stuff, while in reality they're all pretty much the same. One of my favorite scenes aboard the Axiom has to be when Mary, because of WALL-E, breaks out of B&L's shell. Her expression, the way the music switches, the way her suit color changes, really helps show the completeness to which B&L has controlled its passengers, and it stands in stark contrast to those that are free from B&L's control. On board the Axiom, every action that passengers make is essentially controlled by B&L. What they buy, how they look, and even what they eat. B&L is encouraging the behavior that led to mankind's downfall. The corporation is only concerned with making money and not humankind itself. The captain is a really interesting character. We had him start out like everyone else, conforming to B&L's control. However, when Eve brings back the plant from Earth, he finally realizes the futility of his lifestyle and moves to fight back.
You sit here and do nothing? That's all I've ever done! That's all anyone in this blasted ship has ever done! Nothing!
On the Axiom, you will survive.
I don't want to survive! I want to live!
The rest of it is very much, even though it's a vast backdrop and goes over all over the place, it's really just to support this relationship between these two characters.
Stanton shows that love has immense power, which allows people, and in this case robots, to do what they weren't able to do before. As Stanton stated, the whole plotline of the movie revolves around the fact that WALL-E will do anything to court and protect Eve. This portrays love as a force for change and action, also visible when the spark between John and Mary allows them to save a group of infants.
John, get ready to have some kids!
The use of ready to have some kids rather than save some kids is a reference to human reproduction. This shows that the materialistic greed that was exploited by B&L can be redirected into longing for another human being, ultimately pushing people to perform courageous acts for love. In fact, Stanton shows that love truly can be magical. WALL-E was extensively repaired by Eve and her superior mechanical knowledge at the end of the movie, but only love was able to restore his true personality, emphasizing that love can even have a supernatural power. The act that led WALL-E to this resurrection mirrors Christian themes. On the Axiom, WALL-E chooses to sacrifice himself, recognizing that the entirety of the human race is more important than his own existence. His sacrifice allows humans, whose pollution has led to their essential self-destruction, a fresh start. Before the credits roll, a montage of humankind evolving plays, showing their progression from the touchdown of the Axiom. This ends in a credits roll featuring 8-bit characters, warning that humans don't always learn from their mistakes and may be slated to repeat the events of WALL-E again. The final scene before the credits roll shows WALL-E and Eve standing next to a tree grown from the plant in the boot, showing that they have become the second Adam and Eve. With this, Stanton finally ends his message that greed and materialism will destroy individuality and civilization, which can only be restored through love and sacrifice. Catch the full episode of WALL-E Uncovered, Thursday, 10/9 Central, only on PBS. This program has been made possible by Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill, now featuring lobster tacos. Try one today. And by Rosetta Stone Language Learning Software. Introducing the newest language pack, Westviewien. Master the use of words like nedge, hedge, and what in no time. And by viewers like you. Thank you.
How does one lose in housing court? People when they're without lawyers.
Well, he had a lawyer, Tanaka.
If your landlord's using Tanaka, this isn't about bed bugs.